Ben 10,000 holds the Biomnitrix, one of his most powerful artifacts, which he has shown us. The controlled fusions like Fourarmsaurus and Atomic X, some of the most powerful aliens we can have in an Omnitrix's catalog. The fusions they showed us could easily be the most powerful among all the aliens. Embodiment200 came up with the idea that these could be even more powerful. This version is set in a universe where Albedo has the Biomnitrix and can mutate them into their ultimate form. Today I want to introduce what might be the most powerful forms in all of Ben 10. Supreme Fourarmsaurus, Humongosaur, and Forearms introduced something called Essence, formed by the two strongest aliens of Ben 10. They had to show us their supreme form to reach this version. We know Supreme Humongosaur very well, since we've been able to witness his power in Ben 10 Omniverse. The supreme form of Forearms mutates him into an 8-armed alien. Their fusion brings several features, notably the 8 inherited arms, where 6 of these have the ability to use rocket launchers. Corresponding subversive traits have been combined, giving us an alien that could literally break the ground just by walking. Its legs can't touch the ground anymore because its strong arms can support its entire weight. The alien now has 4 eyes and wears the special armor once used by Humongosaur. Extremely strong, with incredible protection and an amazing design. Atomic X Supreme, Alien X, and Atomic are the most volatile aliens of Ben 10, because one is a god and the other is a being with similar power. Both so far hold the top spots. Therefore, the Supreme Fusion they give us literally makes him the greatest danger in the universe. The Supreme version of Alien X allows him to have control over the universe itself, since it is literally inside the same alien. Atomic Supreme, in addition to his atomic design, gives him the ability to create nuclear fissions. Their fusion creates a being capable of destroying any planet permanently by annihilating it at the atomic level. As a corrupt fusion of Albedo, his attacks cause molecular disintegration, gradually defeating his opponent. He possesses a devastating weapon. He could self-destruct, eliminating the universe and creating one in his own likeness. Although he has a restriction, he can appear but can't use his powers outside this universe, because the Celestial Parents could intervene. Bloxx Supreme, very large, and Bloxx create a massive tower. Ben 10's largest alien has a supreme form, turning him into a colossal being. We've only been able to see him once, but it was enough for us to realize his greatness. Now, the supreme version of Bloxx makes him more resistant. In addition to increasing his size, his supreme version, in a greater form, would transform him into a massive wall, and with Muy Grande's resistance, we'd get a colossal titan, having the world's largest and most dangerous ego.
Not done talking yet. Very great, Supremo.
Toepick Supremo. From the deepest part of the Omnitrix, here comes Toepick, the supreme version of Toepick, the scariest alien of all, and Ghost Freak, who had to join forces to reach this form. That's because the supreme version of Toepick made him a beast like Cthulhu, with the power to alter and control living beings. The supreme version of Ghost Freak also let him control people. Identical traits, yet they strengthened each other. The problem is that both supreme versions have the restriction of their powers. Toepick with his mask, and Phantasmatico with his chains, which are now twice as strong and heavy. Let me remind you that both versions in their base states were used to control and intimidate their enemies. Now, in their fused supreme version, they can instill fear in their enemies with just their mere presence. This confuses and terrifies them, making them fall into an eternal sleep that's hard to escape. They are the embodiment of death itself, evil and fear. An alien you definitely wouldn't want to run into at night. Frankenfire Supreme, Frankenstrike, and Swampfire star in this abomination. Supreme Frankenstrike, the electric alien, appears mutated and robotic. Meanwhile, we already knew Supreme Swampfire with many more powers, among which his large bombs stood out. In their fusion, he gives us a 3-armed alien, 2 with branches and half robotic. It's a strange combination between technology and nature, but it has enhanced his attacks. Now they're the perfect team since he can control his bomb detonations. He now has cables much like feedbacks. Everything inside this alien seems like a poorly made bomb. Supreme Echo Ditto, the aliens with tougher clones, give us this simple but effective fusion. Let's remember that the ability to split was something fundamental in these aliens. So now, in their supreme fused form, they give us the power to split as many times as needed, gaining more agility by doing so. Each being is autonomous thanks to the inherited ability from Ditto. Now, the sonic blows let this alien split even more. So with each attack from this alien, we could have more versions. Ghost Freak and some more ultimate aliens are available on this list. What they could do in their powers, I'd like to leave that to your imagination. Write them in the comments. I'll be watching to read them all. As this is the year's final video, I just want to thank everyone, like Prophet David in 2025, Adonai, Andrea Ojeda, Ariel Cortez Morales, the amazing channel members who support us. Even so, there have been people who, even though they're not members, have been keeping up with my videos, commenting, leaving their likes, and sharing. So a big shout out to Diego, Jonah, Rohrer, and Antonio Quevedo. Angelamder, Gamesa, Shine Arturo, Falcon Doce, Edgar Israel, Nial Rufino, Dibugato, Mundo Sombrio Music, Turgut Lara, Christopher Gaibor, Alex Quesada, Dunalexis De, Matias Duarte, Aveunonat. For everyone who takes the time to message me on the videos and make it to the end of these, from me, thank you so much for this wonderful year together with you. We'll see each other next year with new videos. Uploading another series was exhausting, so I'll post future series as shorts instead. That's my 2025 goal. That's all from me. Remember, I'm Frio, and with me, it'll be until next time, goodbye.